Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I decided to do a little Q&A tag, like get to know me tag, so that way you guys can learn a little bit more about me. Because I realized that since I started this channel, I never really did a Q&A, like answering questions about myself. And don't mind if you can hear Wally in the background. You guys being a little curious, but again, he's going all over the place. I'm trying to get on top of things that he shouldn't be getting into. So yeah, so don't mind that if you guys do hear that in the background. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I decided to do a little Q&A so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. In case you guys are interested. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the intro. But yeah, I tried doing an intro earlier, but Levi was with me and it didn't go that well, I guess you could say. You know, kids want to touch everything. All right, so I just printed out some questions online, so that way, questions that I feel like it would be good for you guys to know about me, or just random stuff also, just to make it more casual. As I'm sitting in my bed, all comfy. But yeah, so let's get started. So first question is, please tell us when you were born. So I was born on July 21st, 1993. So I just turned 27 years old this year. So I still have 3 more years before I turn 30. Very nice. A lot of people actually think that I'm younger than when I am, especially when I was way younger. Even when I was 18, I used to get that I looked like I was 14 years old. I never thought I did, but it was more than one person that would tell me, so I just got used to it. But yeah, I am 27, and yeah, just recently. So what's your full name and are you proud of it? And then the second question goes together. It says, are you named after someone? If yes, then after whom? So my full name right now is Mercedeshelleis. I used to be Mercedeshelleis before I was married. And obviously I changed it once I'm married. So that's my full name. My first name, it comes from my mom, Mercedes. So that's who I am named after. Where are you from and are you proud of it? So I was born in Lawrence, Mass, here in the US. But my mom is Dominican and my dad is Puerto Rican. So I have both of the Caribbean blood in me. So yeah. And if I'm proud of it, of course I am. I'm proud of where my parents come from, and it's part of me. So do you love playing any sports or just watching it? So I don't really play sports ever. When we were younger, my parents didn't even like us playing sports anyways. So yeah, no, play sports. I think the only thing I liked playing when I was younger was volleyball, and that was just in between me and my sisters. And Batman also. We mostly like watching it more than anything, especially gymnastics. The Olympics, gymnastics was our thing, and skating too. But yeah, I'm not a sports person. I'm not athletic like that. Do you love animals? If yes, then which one you love most? So I love animals. I used to think I wanted to be a vet when I was younger. We grew up with a lot of animals. My dad had hamsters, not hamsters, guinea pigs, turtles, fishes, dogs. We had an iguana too. So yeah, we had quite a few animals growing up. So I always loved animals, and I wanted to be a vet when I was younger. Things change. But my favorite animal is a tiger. Tigers are the best, no matter what people say. The best cat. People like lions, but I'm a tiger person. That's just me. Do you have children, and how many? And if you have children, what are their names? And how many children do you want? So I'm just going to put these out together since it has to do with children. So I have one, Levi, that's already out of my belly, and one that's on its way. So as I already said, Levi is my firstborn. That's his name. And the second baby, you guys will find out once I give birth to the baby. I'm just kidding. I don't know if I'm gonna actually say it out here, but we're still choosing a name. We know the gender. I don't know if this will be posted before I tell you guys the gender or after. So I'm not gonna say the gender, but we're looking for names for the gender of the baby. But yeah, we have a few names that we are leaning towards. So yeah, you guys will find out later on. And if how many children do I want? I would actually like 3 kids. That's my goal. And I would like to have them before I turn 30. Because I feel like once I turn 30, I just want to enjoy my kids, enjoy my time with them, and then enjoy my time with my husband as well. So that's our goal. Be 3 the most before 30. Are you married or single? And why? So I am married, as you guys already know. And why? Because he put a ring on it. That's why. I'm just kidding. But yeah, why? Since we met, like, to be honest, I always knew, like, I always prayed to God, like, that I wanted only one boyfriend. And I'm not a person that likes to, like, date around. I just wanted someone that I knew I was gonna marry, and that was my goal from the beginning. And I prayed to God that I met someone that had the same mindset as I did. And as soon as I met Wally, I knew he was the one. And people think that's like cliche or whatever, but that was the honest truth. I had like prayed to God, and I put some pointers of things that I wanted to happen, so I knew that was gonna be the person for me. And they happened with Wally, so that's how I knew he was the one. And even just getting to know him, we always, honestly, like probably like months of us just talking to each other, we talked about marriage, which is weird, I know, but I don't know why. I think we both felt the same way, like that we knew we would be the ones that would be marrying. So yeah, I never had a boyfriend before Wally. Wally was my first boyfriend, and now he's my husband. So yeah, if you guys like to learn a little bit more about our relationship, you can let me know so we can do like a Q&A for me and him. But yeah, that's a little story for you guys to know. What is your favorite thing to drink? Let me see. I don't think I have a favorite thing. Honestly, water. I don't drink a lot of water. And I don't drink any alcoholic beverages. Never have. And never plan to. But I'm not really a water person unless like I'm in the mood for it. Mostly, to be honest, it's milk or juice. That's like the one thing that I would drink, and nothing specific like of juices. Any juice that's really sweet and really good. Passion fruit juices from Welch. I don't know why, that had always been my favorite. Definitely. What is your fondest childhood memory? Oh man, that's gonna make me think. My fondest childhood memory. Okay, I think I got one. I have a lot, but I got one. One of them is when we were younger, since it was obviously a lot of us girls, and my dad was the only guy basically in the household. Always before we went to bed, he would always read us a Bible story. He had like these Bible comic books type things, and he would always read it to us before we went to bed. So we would all like lay around one of our siblings' bedroom, and we would sit there, and he read us the book and the story, and then we would go to sleep. And actually, I love that, like, those moments, like, you forget about it sometimes as you get older, but when I look back into my childhood, I really miss that, and I plan on doing the same thing with Levi and the baby, like, doing that, like, teaching them more about God, reading the Bible, and reading them stories before bedtime, especially, like, Bible stories. I always loved it, so yeah, that's what I would like to do. And it's saying, who is my celebrity crush? So I don't have, I think, a celebrity crush right now, to be honest. When I was younger, Johnny Depp maybe The Rock. Who else can I think of? I can think of anything right now. Those are the main ones I know that when I was younger, like, they were one of my favorite, like, actors. But right now, I don't have any celebrity crushes. My husband is my only crush right now. Do you consider yourself to be an extrovert or an introvert? So I'm more of an introvert. At least that's how I see myself. Like, I'm not someone who, like, socialize a lot. I can be an indoor person, stay at home with my beautiful family, you know, and yeah. I mean, some people think that I'm an extrovert once they start to get to know me, because they say I'm not as quiet as they thought I was when they first met me. But for me, I am an introvert. I don't really express myself to other people that much as other people do. I'm not a social person. I don't go to parties. I don't go out like that, you know, like, unless people invite me. And even like that, if I get invited somewhere, I'll just be in my little corner with Wally and Levi. They're my buddies. Or if I go with my sisters to some place, those are the people that I would hang out with mostly, not anybody else. So what is your favorite quarantine activity? So honestly, me and Wally have just been watching TV, movies, TV shows, and that's mostly it. And spending time with Levi. I mean, we both work anyways. That hasn't changed. Nothing's changed really. We kept on working. Wally was only off for like 2 weeks in the beginning because his job closed one of the sites that he worked at, so he wasn't going to be working for 2 weeks. But I never stopped working, so there wasn't really a change for us. It was just, you know, different for other people, but for us, nothing really changed. I kept working, Wally did too, except for those 2 weeks. And yeah, so that's what we've been up to. If you could be stuck with one person during this lockdown, who would it be? Wally and Levi. Those would be the two people. If you love snakes, which one is your favorite? So I do like snakes. I think it would be nice to have a pet snake. I don't know if my mom would be okay with that. She probably would not want to come over my house ever again. But a boa constrictor would be what I would like, or an anaconda. But I doubt that would be safe for me to have in the house. But those are the two that I would like to have. How tall are you? Have you dreamed of being taller? Yes. I'm only 5'1", and I always wish that I could be a little bit taller. It's like 5'5", like right in the middle, you know, 5'5", 5'4", like my mom or my dad. But no, I'm 5'1". My younger sisters are taller than me. How nice is that, right? What is your favorite number, and please tell us why? Favorite number would be 7. Probably like other people. So yeah, that's always been my favorite number, 7. Do you have fear of anything? If that's not a secret, please tell us what you fear the most. I think fear, I am scared of spiders. I hate spiders. And heights, depending, like, if it's like an open space and like I can literally see, like, or like I can see there's nothing really protecting me on that certain height, then height too. And I hate seeing, I don't know if it's really fear, but I just dislike the look of like a lot of holes together, like a bee's nest. Like, that's disgusting. And that is because when I was younger, really young, I remember I had a dream. I know it's weird, but I had a dream that me and my sister Mariah were walking in a train track, and I fell down, and then I lifted my hands up, and I had holes in my hands, and rocks were inside my hand. And after that dream, to be honest, I did not stand the look of like anything that had little tiny holes or a lot of holes together. Could not stand it. And I think it was literally like after that dream, because I don't think before that I hated seeing that, but now I definitely do. Where are you working right now? So I work at a clinic. Won't say where, but I work at a clinic as a receptionist, and I've been there for 6 years now. Yeah, 6 years. So yeah, quite a long time. Have you ever dreamed of being a successful lawyer? No, not for me. Where do you want to travel? Someplace nice and warm, especially right now. But I want to do a lot of traveling with Levi and with the baby. Like, that's my goal. I would love to travel a lot so I really can experience, certain things that I wasn't able to experience as a child. Just because, it wasn't that easy. Imagine having 6 kids and, not being able to, take them traveling as much like that my parents were able to. So I would like to do that with Levi. Have you ever been to Europe? If so, where? No, I have never been to Europe. Would love to go though. What is the last thing you did yesterday? Last thing I did yesterday was record my gender reveal. Not reveal, but finding out the sex of my baby for you guys. That's the last thing we literally did before going to bed. How do you describe yourself? Sorry guys, I'm tired. How would I describe myself? I don't know. I would like to say that I am friendly. Some people do sometimes think that I come off in the beginning with, I don't know, serious. Before I used to get it, I looked like I had attitude and stuff like that, but I don't know, maybe that's just my face, how it looks, but I'm just kidding. I think I'm friendly, kind. At least that's what I would like to think that other people think of me. But yeah, I'm not gonna try to describe myself too much. Who do you admire the most, mom or dad? I admire both of them. Not one more than the other one, to be honest. They both had things that they went through in their childhood as they got older, and those experiences are what defined them and shaped them in the future and allowed them to become my parents. So I don't have a preference of who I admire the most, Do you have siblings? How many? Yes, I do. I have 5 siblings. With me is 6. And they're all girls. The names are Melky, Mercedes, Merari, Mikael, Milka, y Magdali. What is the craziest thing on your bucket list? So, I don't have a bucket list, to be honest. And I don't think I have anything crazy that I would want to do in my life, because I don't like doing crazy stuff. I hate heights, like I said. I hate roller coasters. So yeah, I'm not an adrenaline junkie like other people that like to do things to get, like, because of the adrenaline. Not for me at all. I'll be safe here on the ground, Don't need to go doing anything crazy. But yeah, I don't think I have anything crazy to do. Yeah, honestly, like, what would be on my bucket list was just to enjoy my time with my family and, not regret anything later on in the future. What ice cream flavor can you eat for the rest of your life if you could only pick one? Ooh, this is a hard one. For those who know me, ice cream is my weakness. I would eat ice cream if I could for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, everything, if they let me. You can ask Wally. He literally, like, whenever you buy ice cream, he's like, you can only have when I tell you, because I would eat a whole ice cream tub by myself in one day. So, yeah, so that's gonna be quite hard, but if I had only one flavor, I think I'm gonna go with pistachio. Because I think that's one flavor I would never get tired of. But that's what I'm thinking of right now. Maybe tomorrow I would change my mind, but right now that's what I would want to eat for the rest of my life, if I had to. How many books do you read during summer vacations? Literally nothing. I used to read lots of books. The only book that I would be saying that I read basically every day would be the Bible, but book-wise, like other types of book, none. I think the last time I read a book, honestly, was probably like 2 years ago. I used to love reading books. Especially I used to like reading books from an author called Lurleen McDaniel, something like that. I used to like reading like romance novels, but I haven't read anything in a while. So yeah, I've been bad. Are you a technology lover? If not, why? If I like technology, yes, to an extent. You know, like I feel like technology is kind of like taking over everything. You know, like now you could really not live without technology, not like before. So I feel like the only reason I wouldn't like is because I noticed that back in the day when you were younger, you didn't need to have technology to have fun or to like enjoy your day. Now I feel like most kids, if they don't have some type of technological entertainment, they can't enjoy their day or they're miserable. So that'd be the reason why I would not like technology. I'm trying to have Levi like not want the phone as much because, you know, kids love things that like have lights. You know, he loves seeing the phone. Whenever he sees it turn on, he wants to touch it, grab it. So that's why I'm trying to get him more like interactive toys that are not like a phone, so he doesn't get used to it. But we'll see. Hopefully that goes well. What do you prefer, Windows or Mac? Windows. Which brand is your favorite, Apple or Samsung? Samsung. I have a Samsung phone. Which smartphone do you use, iOS or Android? Android. Who is your favorite YouTuber? So my favorite YouTuber, I have a few YouTubers I like to follow, depending on like the topic or what they do. You know, I like Samantha Maria, Patricia Bright. What else? I don't know if I'm gonna say this right. Vazor Beauty. I love it because of her little boy, and I love all the hacks that she has for like moms and just like household hacks and like organizational hacks. Who else do I watch a lot of? Oh, I like watching Tasty, and I like watching Bon Appetit. Also like things with like food. I like that too. Oh, and How to Cake It. I love her cakes. Makes me want to learn how to bake more. How do you feel right now? Right now, I feel tired. I just got back from my sister's baby shower and I wanted to do this video. So I was like, let me do it before I go to bed because I really am exhausted. Like, I get tired so easily now. So not the same. And I still have quite a few ways to go before this baby is out. Who's your favorite comedy movies actor? I don't really have a favorite right now at the moment. I know Jim Carrey was one of my favorites back in the day, but right now I don't really have a favorite actor. When was the last time you cried, and what was the reason that you cried the last time? Well, with this pregnancy, I've been crying a lot, like a lot, for the most dumbest things in the world. And the last time I cried, I think I was watching like a video or something. I literally cry now for like almost anything. Anyone singing, it has a beautiful voice. I don't know why that gets me emotional and I start crying. So it has to be that. I can't really pinpoint right now exactly what part I was watching, but that is one of the reasons why I was crying. And it's because this pregnancy, like I'm saying, I get emotional so fast, and I can't like control it either. Like I sometimes even tell myself while I'm crying, like, why the heck are you crying? Like it's something dumb. There's no reason for you to be crying for that. It's ridiculous. Hormones. Let's see. Oh, sorry guys if I'm yelling too much. Do you have pets? Cat or dog? No, I don't currently have any pets. Would I like a pet? Yes, but not right now. I feel like probably once the kids get bigger. Right now with like gonna be 2 kids, I feel like that's gonna be a lot of work because a lot of maintenance, and since we're barely home, since we're working most of the time, it wouldn't be fair to have, you know, pets at the moment. What is your favorite burger and why? I right now love my Whopper from Burger King, and I've always loved it, but with this pregnancy I've been loving it even more. Favorite drink between the classics, Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi. What is your favorite memory of your parents? That's the last question actually. My favorite memory of my parents, let me see. I'm trying to think. I have too many memories I like, but I don't know if this is considered a memory, but my favorite things about my parents is that they love to joke around with each other, especially my dad loves to like play jokes with my mom, and I love seeing like their reaction, you know, like the way that they like mess around with each other basically. It's really funny, and those who know my parents know how they are. My sister who are watching this will know what I'm talking about. It's really hilarious, like the way that they joke around with each other. So it's pretty good memories. I know that, you know, once they get older and we get older, these are things that we're gonna probably talk about. Jokes that they said about each other, things that they told each other. They're really funny. So I would say those are my fondest memories. Still my memories because it still happens now. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be it. I don't have any other questions that I wrote down for you guys. I think I am gonna be doing a pregnancy Q&A later on for you guys, but I wanted to do this one first so you guys can know a little bit more about me first, and then I'll talk about like things about the pregnancy. If you guys want a Q&A about me and Wally, about our relationship, you know, couples Q&A, let me know. But yeah, I kind of like doing these videos because just sitting casually, you know, on my bed, and I don't have to be doing too much, you know, like to edit the videos, because right now, like I said, I barely have time and I'm so tired most of the days, and I don't want to have to be sitting on my laptop just editing a video. So I like these kind of sit down Q&A videos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you for watching. Gracias por ver este video. If you guys would like me to do actually a Spanish video, let me know. I'm not that great at Spanish. At least I don't think I am that great in Spanish. I have words that like I get confused with because I mostly talk English, you know, at home. Not like before, like when I lived with my parents. I used to talk a lot of Spanish, but not anymore. So if you guys would like to see that too, I might do a Q&A maybe in Spanish. We'll see. So yeah, but I will see you guys on the next video. Love you guys.